Hello everybody. I hope everybody is being safe out there. Hopefully everybody is not looting. But I have to say something on this topic. And I pretty much know what I say. It might not matter and it might do. But at least I know I said my piece on this. Like, for everybody that's following me on Instagram and Facebook, y'all know that I post a lot of stuff that's going on with the rioting and everything that's happening. So my how I feel on this subject about the looting, I don't agree with it. I truly do not agree with trying to get us heard through more violence or through destroying small businesses or even destroying black-owned businesses. If we know that us as a people are already having unfair advantages, why would we add more disadvantages to destroying small businesses? So I just don't understand why anybody would take up for people that maybe, let's just say I'm a truck driver and this was a hot area and a bunch of people ran up to try to rob the freight off the back of this truck. So am I not supposed to feel some type of way or be scared or protect myself because a bunch of looters want to come up and rob me when I'm just trying to be out here to make a living for me and my family, or I'm out here just trying to do a job for stores that need the supplies that they need? So my thing is, the whole issue is about George Floyd's unfair death, like police brutality. So why can't we just focus on going after the court judicial system or going after the police precinct or the police department? Why are we going after businesses, especially mom and pop businesses that just got started from the COVID? Because when the COVID had everybody shut down, companies was already going into collapse because they had to be on shutdown due to this epidemic. So now people trying to come back up, to put more blood, sweat, and tears to get their business back up, and now looters want to come out and further destroy it. If we keep going, man, America is already in collapsing mode, but if we keep going, it's going to collapse even further to where we just add more problems and more just things onto us to where it's not going to look good. So if we're going to fight and if we're going to protest, let's do it peacefully, let's do it professionally, let's do it educationally to where you fight more legally versus more ignorantly. And it's not just our people doing it, because you got a lot of white people out there looting too. You got a lot of probably Hispanics, you got a lot of different races other than black people looting. But if we are to grow as a race, and if we are to really get the respect that we trying to get as a black race, we have to show that we are to be respected. And being respected is not going to be given by destroying stuff or by hurting each other or just by acting ignorant. Like, of course, people will want to see us be ignorant because that is what people are used to seeing us be, which is ignorant. So why can't we prove them wrong by acting like we got sense? And a lot of us got sense. A lot of us people of color, we have a lot of sense, but we have to bring it to the forefront instead of acting like damn fools. It's just so much going on, man, and I know it's pent up frustration, it's pent up anger for so many years of oppression, from just so many years of police brutality, from so many years of mistreatment, because I've had my share of unfair treatment by the police too. But there's other ways that we can be effective in fighting against police brutality, and Black Lives Matter. All lives matter, Black Lives Matter, any human life matter. Why can't we come together in unity? Why can't we unite as a human race? Everything is passed down from being taught. Hatred is passed down from parents teaching their children hate. Violence is passed down from teaching your children violence. Poverty is passed down from teaching your children poverty. Understand the government keeps us oppressed with a lot of different programs they do and all the stuff that they brainwash us with, but that's up to you as an individual to look yourself in the mirror and start one person at a time and change yourself. You change yourself by teaching your kids. You change yourself by teaching yourself. Knowledge is power. And I hate to say, a lot of us black people understand we've been brainwashed from slavery time, just from even with religion and all that stuff. But there's a lot of us individual black people that has took it upon ourselves to educate ourselves and wake up and find the truth. Like, we actually put the work in to read. We actually put the work in to research. We actually put the work in just to get out there and be more involved in the community doing positive things. But then you got some that want to use every excuse in the book to be fucked up, or they want to use every excuse in the book to not do better for themselves. See, that's where us as a people, all the stronger black people that has common sense or has knowledge, that's where we got to come together, and we have to mentor the younger ones to where we don't let them go out there and be ignorant. We don't let them go out there and drop out of school. We get these fathers where they here for their children, and we get other men mentors to where they mentoring men to be respectful to their women and raise their family and be the strong black man that they need to be. This is a conversation that was long to be held, and it's a conversation that was long to be held by the whole country. So I'm glad that everybody is coming together to protest this, but we still got really far to go if we are to be effective in getting the respect that we deserve. It is really time for them to stop this racist injustice. It's really time for it to stop. It's really time for it to stop, because I'm scared for my children. I'm scared for myself. I'm still out here working right now, delivering this stuff, and every day I leave my house, I pray to God that I make it back, because truck drivers are getting attacked now. Like with the FedEx guy that ran over a protester because they was robbed. Like, he was driving a set of doubles, and there was a bunch of people that lifted the back of his pup trailer up, and they was robbing his truck. So he got scared and he pulled off, and one of the protesters got caught under the wheel, and I don't think he knew that the guy was caught under the wheel. He killed the guy. This is the kind of stuff that happens, like the video that I just posted about truck drivers are being attacked. The tanker guy was just trying to take that route to do his job, even though it probably was his fault for going in that crowd. And I'm not sure if he knew he wasn't supposed to go through or not, so he must have barricaded through the crowd and probably went through where he shouldn't have. But why is people jumping on the top of the tanker? Why is people just like on top of the truck? They can hurt themselves. So if somebody get hurt from a stupid act that they did, whose fault is it? Is it the truck driver's fault because people just jumping on the truck acting like fools? Some stuff people do bring on themselves. If you know you putting yourself in harm's way, and you decide to put yourself in harm's way knowing the consequence you're going to get behind the action that you're doing, how can you blame somebody for something that you decide to do? And great, I'm not saying that George Floyd deserved to get killed, because nobody deserves to have their life taken from them, unjustly. Because a lot of these murders, from George Foreman to Trayvon Martin to the Arbery case to Eric Garner, to all these people, they didn't ask to be killed, and they was killed so damn wrongly. They was killed so wrongly. So I understand this is a big issue that we dealing with, and it's going to take a whole lot more than what's going on for changes to be made. It's going to take a whole lot more for changes to be made, and I'm glad that everybody is starting for changes to be made, but we have to do it a lot better versus looting and destroying small businesses that wasn't the ones that killed George Floyd. These small businesses that are getting broken into and destroyed, they're not the ones that put the knee to George's neck. If George Floyd's own family is fighting professionally and peacefully, why can't the rest of us fight the same? I mean, you got his brother pleading for the masses to come at everything in a peaceful manner, but people just doing this for their own gain. They doing this for TVs, for speakers, for stuff. Get out of that poverty mindset. Until you can get out of that poverty mindset, it's going to always be ignorance. Whenever this shit is over, it's going to always be ignorance. If it's not from us killing each other, then you got the white man that want to kill you. If it ain't the white man want to kill you, it's us killing each other. So if it ain't police killing us, it's us killing each other. So when do we deal with that too? Not only do we have to deal with police brutality, we need to deal with us killing each other too. Because us as a black people, we nowhere near treat each other the way we should be treated. We should be loving each other a lot more. We should be supporting each other's businesses. Half the time, you can't even get black people to buy from you. Half the time, you can't even get black people to buy from you. You get more white people that would do business with you and pay full price for things than your own sisters and brothers. Every now and then you do got some black people that support you 100%, but for the most part, most of your people trying to get deals and steals. Literally trying to get deals or steals, and literally might steal from you. So it's a broken culture all the way around. Like, we can always complain about the white man, we can always complain about this and that, but at the end of the day, it's deeper than what it is. And I know everything stems from just how we was treated and just how just brainwashed we are. But it's time to wake up and be better than this, so that us as a whole community can be stronger with our men first, with our women, and then our children for the next generation to come. We know we are strong people. We know we are strong people. That's why we are so much under attack, because we have strength. And it's like, no matter how much, you know, a lot of murders has happened, even from slavery time, it's still a lot of us here. So that goes to show it's hard to get rid of black people, but we have to change here first. We have to change here first. That's why I preach so much on the mind. Everything is mind. If they can get your mind, they got your body. If they can get your body, they got your community. If they can get your community, they got your people. If they can get you to not identify with who you are, because you don't want to wear your natural hair, so you wearing weave, you wearing perms, you don't like your skin color, the darker you are, you hate yourself. It's so much stuff that goes into just everything, and it's time to break this curse. It's a curse on us because we refuse to do right. It's a curse on us if we Israelites. But it's more of these videos to come. I did not want to make a video talking about this at all. I tried my best to avoid it, because obviously when you talking about something as sensitive as this, it's like you almost have to be politically correct. But just like everybody has a right to freedom of speech, I have a right to how I feel too. And obviously I'm keeping the 100 experiences, so I would not be keeping the 100 experiences if I did not share how I felt on this topic. So this is some realness for your ass for this video. And if you don't like it, most people don't never like what I got to say anyway, but I'm still continue to be who I am and express how I feel just like everybody else. All right, y'all, I got to get to work. Y'all have a lovely day. Be safe out there. Hopefully everybody's having some common sense to not sit here and destroy small businesses, especially black-owned businesses that is working hard to try to be more than where they're from. All right, y'all. Deuces. Matter of fact, let's love each other, not judge each other, because at the end of the day, I never judge y'all. So let's love each other, y'all. Let's love each other. Let's stop hating each other. Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop destroying each other's businesses, each other's success. Deuces, man.